What is up, everybody? It is Saints Fan, and today I'm going to be going through some of the features and some of the new things that are going to be released with the 1.82 update, which we don't know a release date yet, but some people are saying it's going to be August 31st. Others are saying before. We don't know. If it's not, before August 31st, then we have to wait. What is it? 3 more weeks. Not too bad. But some of the new things it adds are really cool. And I'm going to be going through some of the new things in a minute here. But basically, if you're not familiar with the 1.82 update, it's otherwise known as the Adventure Mode update, and it basically changed how you played Minecraft, because it added so many new mechanics, the food system, sprinting, it even added creative mode, biomes. It added all kind of stuff, and I've just been going through a list of some of the biggest things. And if you want to check out the entire list, there'll be a link in the description to go check that out. If not, just listen to the video, leave it a like if you thought it was good and helpful, and enjoy. So basically, the first thing we're going to get to is the new mobs. And the 3 new mobs that will be added are the Endermen, which are the black creatures that teleport and steal things. Now, that may sound racist, but trust me, it's not. Talk to Notch about that if he's racist. I don't know. They're also going to add the silverfish, which are found in caves if you hit certain blocks, and not too difficult. And cave spiders, which are sort of a pain in the ass to deal with because they poison you and are a little bit smaller than spiders. And they're mainly found in the underground structures that I'll get into later. Some of the new blocks though that they're adding are some stone brick slabs, stone brick stairs, brick slabs, brick stairs, which will give you some more variety to build with. And then they're adding fence gates, glass panes, iron bars, and melons. Now melons, it's like a pumpkin basically. Iron bars, obviously you can just use that to make a jail cell or something to make it look nice. Glass panes make having windows a little bit nicer appearance wise than regular glass. And then fence gates, which you don't need to use doors now. You actually make it look, semi-decent around like your farms and stuff. Now the biggest thing, well, at least in my opinion, the biggest thing this update adds is creative mode. If you're not familiar with creative mode, basically what it allows you to do is to pretty much fly anywhere you want, and it allows you access to every item in the game. Now another thing it also does is one hit with your hand will break any block in the game. So obviously if you need to clear a spot, you go into creative mode, makes it a lot easier, and you can continue building without duplicating stuff and wasting time doing that. Another thing, I don't know how good it's going to be implemented into the Xbox version, are generated structures and terrains, and biomes. The generated structures are NPC villages, strongholds, abandoned mine shafts, which are the ones that are the stuff down in the ground that I was talking about with cave spiders, and ravines. Now, if you're not sure what a ravine is, it's basically a giant hole. Imagine an earthquake splitting the world in half, and there's a giant hole. That's basically what it is. It's kind of cool. So look forward to that. But some of the new biomes that I don't know how well are going to be added because of the small maps on Xbox are ocean biomes, mountain biomes, swamp biomes, and snow biomes. Now, in between these, there's also going to be like the regular flat land and stuff like that. But in between some of these biomes are going to be rivers, which are kind of cool because it makes it faster traveling places, especially if you don't have mine carts and everything. Now with the whole new biome system, on the ocean floor there's going to be a lot more clay, because it's just a random mixture of sand, dirt, and clay. So if you haven't really found clay in your world, start up a new world when this update comes out, and just look on the floor and of the ocean, and you should find a lot of clay to build with. Now some of the big new things that people are going to have to get used to are the new combat mechanics and the new food system. Start out with the new combat mechanics. There's going to be critical hits, which, if you're not sure what that is, basically if you jump in the air and you come down with a sword or whatever and you hit somebody, it'll have some sparkles, and it'll be a critical hit. And another way you can critical hit is if you charge a bow, which which is how you shoot bows now. you got to hold it down for, I think it's like a second or two to get it charged, and then you shoot it. So it's not, you can't just spam it now like you could before. You can also block with a sword if you, I think it's the left trigger. You can block with a sword, and it doesn't reduce all the damage, but it reduces about half of it. And some of the things that is kind of useless in my opinion is mobs actually drop experience. And I say it's useless because until there's enchantment or enchanting, you can't really do anything with experience, so it looks good for now. But like I was saying before, with the new food system, there's going to be a food meter. The food meter will replace, it won't replace, but it'll be in the spot where armor would be. And what happens is if your food meter, there's like it's 10 chicken drumsticks, whatever, and if I think it's 8 or more are filled in, then it'll replenish your health every couple seconds. And when you eat, unlike before, it's not instantaneous. It's 1.6 seconds that it takes to eat. So you got to be careful, especially now when you're dealing with these mobs. Food is also stackable now, so that's very cool. You don't need to waste half your inventory carrying bread or pork or whatever. But some of the new food items that they're going to be having are melon slices, which obviously you get from planting melon seeds in the ground. Raw chicken and cooked chicken, which obviously is from chicken, duh. And then raw beef and steak, which is from a cow. And then another thing that finally makes sense is that rotten flesh, which is dropped from a zombie, not whatever. What is it for? Was it a freaking feather? That's what it was. Like, honestly, where the hell did zombies get feather from? They eat chicken on there? I mean, who knows? But when zombies drop rotten flesh, if you eat that actually, or any raw food, it will give you, or it gives you the chance to get food poisoning, which just makes your hunger bar decrease. What is it? 3 times as fast. So you don't want to do that. Now, some of the littler things that it sort of adds are, well, sprinting's pretty big, but it adds sprinting, of course. It adds some mob changes, some lighting issues and stuff, makes it look a little bit nicer. It says it adds a new achievement. This was for PC. We don't know if it's gonna actually come with a new achievement, but the achievement is killing a skeleton with an arrow at 50 meters. That'll be kind of cool to get, just to show off insane sniping skills in Minecraft. You can get vines now with some shears, and the biggest thing we've all been waiting for is that the snout on pigs are now they now protrude from their head, so they're not on their face. That was driving everybody insane. I know that. So that's really cool. They're incorporating that into the game. Cloud blocks are now above the height limit, so they're not going to be in your way. And that's pretty much most of the biggest things. Like I was saying, if you want to check out the entire list, some of the littler details and more in-depth details, I guess, you can go check it out in the description. And we look forward to this update. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you thought it was informative, also do that. And subscribe for more, because when this actually comes out, I'm going to be putting up a lot of videos explaining to new people what some of the new stuff is. So just hit that subscribe button and look forward to that. And I'm out. Peace.